Good morning, guys. I had a request for a yoga video for upper back and shoulders, so I figured we'd get that done today. We're gonna start in crisscross applesauce in the middle of your mat. Let's take a couple deep breaths together just to get settled. Inhale in and exhale. Try to make these deep belly breaths, so try to expand your entire belly when you inhale and tighten it when you exhale. So inhale big. Exhale. Awesome. We're going to start this practice with some neck rolls. So sit up nice and tall, keep your spine aligned, drop your shoulders. Your shoulder blades should be back and together. And then we're just going to do some slow neck rolls. Try to make sure you're not crunching in the back. And remember to breathe. Awesome. We're going to go the other way. Awesome, return to center. We're going to take a little twist here. Make sure not to strain your back, so go nice and slow and don't push yourself too hard. We're going to take our right hand and put it on our left knee, willow, and we're going to twist to the left. My cat might knock over my camera right here. We're going to take our right hand, put it on our left knee, and take a twist to the left. So look over your left shoulder, keeping your spine nice and tall. Shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Awesome, return to center, and we're going to go to the other side. So left hand on your right knee. Your spine nice and tall, shoulders down and away from the ears. Only twist as far as your spine will allow, obviously. Return to center. We're going to keep our core in tight, our spine nice and tall, and we're going to do some quick twists. So we're going to go twist to the right and the left, waking up our spine, stretching out our back. Awesome. Now we're going to move into some shoulder rolls. So you're going to extend your hand out long, bend it, put your hand on your shoulder, keep your spine nice and tall, shoulder blades down, and we're just going to make tiny little circles with that elbow. Going forward at first. You can make make the circles bigger as you go on. Should be a good stretch in your shoulder here. And when you're ready, reverse the circle. Awesome, we're going to switch sides. So extend the right hand out long, put those fingertips on your shoulder, spine nice and tall, shoulder blades down and back, and small circles starting forward. Make the circles bigger as you go on. And then we're going to reverse the circles. Awesome. We're going to stretch out our traps a little bit here. So take that left hand, extend it out to your side, flip your hand upwards, and then drop your right ear down to towards your right shoulder. And breathe deep into this one. If extending your hand out all the way out like this is too much, you can bend it and then work your way up towards straightening out your arm. Awesome, we're switch sides. We're gonna bring the right hand out long, flip that hand up towards the ceiling, and then drop that left ear. Remembering to breathe. Spine nice and tall, abs in. Awesome. We're going to do some seated cat-cows. So we're going to bend our back, concave our shoulder blades, and drop our head. This should be a nice stretch in your upper back. And then we're going to arch our back, look up to the ceiling. Should be a nice stretch in your abs. Go at your own pace. If you want to add a nice little spin, that helps in stretching out your back. You can reverse ways. Awesome, we're going to move on to all fours and do some traditional cat-cow now. So hands right underneath your shoulder blades, knees underneath your hips. Tops of your feet, you're pressing into the mat. Inhale, you're going to look up to the sky, arch your back. Keep your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Exhale, you're going to arch your back. Contract your abs. Head down. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, head down. Also return to flat back position. From here we're going to take our right hand, put it underneath your left hand, drop your ear to the ground. This should be a nice stretch in your upper back, and if you want to intensify that stretch, we're going to take our left hand and push away from the mat. You should feel this in your lats, your middle back, upper back, and your shoulder. Make sure you're still pressing into the tops of your feet. And don't forget to breathe. Awesome, return to center. We're gonna switch sides. So bring your left hand underneath your right, drop your left ear. If you want to intensify it, we're going to press into that right hand. Awesome. Return to center. We're going to bring our knees a little bit wider now. Press our big toes together. We're going to press our hips back and bring our hands out long in front of us. Bring your forehead to the ground. Reach with your fingertips. This should be a good stretch in your shoulders and your back, as well as your hips. Awesome. Return up. Bring your knees back to hip width apart underneath your hips. We are going to extend our hands out in front of us. Drop our hips back for puppy posture. We're going to bring our chin to the ground this time and look forward. Rise up out of this position, return to your tabletop again. Find your center. This time we're going to take our right foot, cross it over our left. We're going to bring those toes off of the mat, swing our left toes off the other side of the mat, sit back. Sit nice and tall, gaze forward. We're going to take our left hand, bring it up behind us, and then hold your hand in back of you. Awesome. We're gonna get out of this the same way we came in, so we're gonna go into all fours. Return to tabletop, find your center. Then we're gonna switch our left foot over our right this time. Those toes should be over the mat. Swing our right toes over the other side of the mat and sit back. Sit up nice and tall. This time we're going to bring our left hand up to the sky, bend it behind us, and hold our hand. Gaze forward, keep your abs in tight, spine nice and tall. Awesome. We're going to return back to our tabletop position once again. Find your center. Next, we're going to bring our hands just slightly out in front of us, curl our toes under, go into downward dog. Press into all 5 digits on each hand. Drop your heels as low as possible. Breathe deep. We're going to take our left foot, raise it up into three-legged dog, and bring it all the way forward. Drop that left knee. Raise your hands up into a low lunge. Breathe deep into this. Next, we're going to cross our fingers behind our back, open up our chest, and look up to the sky. Make sure you're not falling deep into the stretch, but keeping your pelvis lifted. This should be a good stretch into the front of your shoulders and your chest. Awesome. I'm going to release. Find your hands on either side of that front foot, curl your left toes under, and return into downward dog. Find your center here, take a couple deep breaths. Awesome, we're gonna raise our heel to the sky, bring it all the way forward, landing between your hands, drop that back knee, raise up into a low lunge, hands above your head, pelvis is lifted, squeezing the inner thighs together towards that center line. And when you're ready, we're going to cross our fingertips. Try to put the opposite thumb on top this time. Open up your chest and look up to the sky. Awesome. Find your hands on either side of that foot. You're gonna lift that front foot, return it back to a tabletop position, and we're going to lean back, sit on our feet, bring your left hand out in front of you, twist your hands and hold them together for eagle arms. This should be a good stretch in your upper back. We're trying to keep our shoulders down and away from our ears as much as possible, keeping our spine nice and tall and engaging our abs. Awesome. This time we're going to have our right hand in front of us bent. Twist the left arm around it like a snake. Shoulder blades down, spine straight, abs in, and gaze forward. Awesome, that completes our practice for today. If you want to go into a Savasana and take a deep breath, that is awesome. If not, thank you for joining me again today. I'll see you next week.